I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to try. So, they always say open your videos with a hook or something like that. I just don't have it in me. Today I'm going to speak from the heart. I'm going to talk to you about someone who changed my life. Someone that's changed your lives, because I know many of you have seen her in my videos and commented about how much she's affected you without even trying. So, this past Saturday, we had to put down Maggie. She's been my constant companion for 13 years. And I know it's a cliche to say that she was the best dog ever and that, all the things that dogs do, but she really was. And I'm not trying to take away from anyone else who says that or any other dog. Lord knows I've lost dogs in the past who I love dearly and always will, but Maggie was truly special. She was different. She she changed not just my life and my wife's, but literally thousands and thousands of other people's lives. And I hope you'll honor her and honor me by just watching this video. It's not being done just for me, although to be honest it is, but it's being done for her. And I hope that you'll understand that I need to do this for her. I need to show her and the world what she meant to so many people. And I'm just going to throw this out there because I know someone out there will throw this out. I'm not doing this to make money. In fact, any money that comes in from this video, I'm going to donate to a local no-kill rescue. So if you think that's why I'm doing it, just stop, okay? Enough said on that. And it's not scripted. I have nothing planned. I'm just going to speak from the heart. So, long story short, we found out about 3 months ago in May that Maggie had an enlarged heart, which is true in so many ways because she was nothing but heartfelt love to everyone. Unfortunately, the vet, who was amazing, told us there was nothing they could do. It was a tumor in her heart, it was growing rapidly, and it was a matter of days, weeks, months. And Maggie, being the fighter that she is, lasted 3 months. She lasted longer than we thought. So it wasn't like we didn't know this was coming. But in that time, we wanted to show her as much love and give her the things that she loved as much as we could. And unfortunately, over the last week, as I look back, she started telling us it was time. And, I was in denial, I'll be honest. I didn't know how I was going to get through it. Still don't know how I'm going to get through it. And come Saturday morning, she told us for sure. She she looked in my wife's eyes and said, "It's time, Mom." She looked in my eyes and said, "It's time." And as heartbreaking as it is, as difficult it is, and anyone who's had dogs and had to make that decision, you know what I'm talking about. We knew it was time. So my wife called the vet and we made arrangements for someone to come to our house. And she was going to come at 4. And we made this decision early in the morning. We waited till then because we wanted to give her the best final day we could. We took her to the beach, a place she absolutely loved going to. We spent many a day and many an hour there, just walking, just sitting. She loved the beach, which is funny because before we moved down south to where we are now, we lived in the Northeast, and she loved the snow. She loved running in it. Either my wife or I would take the snowblower after a snowstorm, and we would make a figure-8 racetrack in the backyard. And Maggie would spend hours upon hours just running through that yard, having the time of her life. And then once we left and moved south where we knew there wasn't going to be any snow,
We were worried, like, is she going to miss out on something like that? Well, we were wrong because she found the beach and loved it. So we took her to the beach one final time, and even then we knew, she looked out over the waves, sitting next to me. She knew it was the final time, and I did too. And we weren't there long because it was just too much on her. After that, we took her to the walk for a walk at the local park, which was her other favorite thing to do. We put her in her stroller so she could be the little queen bee that she was in that stroller. And I'll never forget that final walk because she affected people that were walking past us. Seeing them smile when they looked at her, and her sister Molly was next to her, but it was Maggie that was drawing their attention, and I know it. And she affected those people's lives, and I don't want to make this too long. She affected lives, like I said earlier, by the thousands. Long story short, when she came home to us as a puppy, she started going to work with my wife, who then was an administrator in a nursing home. And every day she went to that nursing home and she was there for the residents. And when they were on their last final journey themselves, Maggie would always go to them. She instinctively knew that this was their time. And she would often lay in the bed with them. And so many family members, my wife would come home and say, so many family members could tell that Maggie was there to comfort their loved one. And that meant the world to them. And after my wife left that job, after our gyms became very successful, and my wife transitioned over to helping me run the gyms, Maggie went to the gyms every single day, every day. And more than a few have said the whole reason they came in to work out was because they knew Maggie was there. In fact, after we posted in our Facebook that Maggie had moved on, so many people brought that up again. And to know that she had that kind of effect, it's a debt that can never be repaid. So I wanted to honor her and let you all know, because I know she shows up in some videos, often usually right over my shoulder, laying on the floor. Back in the day, when I was in the other room before we built this room, which is her room, this room was designed and built for her because she loved to look outside. And that's why I built it the way I did. Um, but you're not going to see her in any more videos. Actually, you probably will, because there's one or two I've already filmed that I haven't posted yet that I'm sure she's in. But I wanted to let you all know, because you guys comment about her all the time. Back in the day, she used to lay on there was a bed behind me when I filmed, and she used to lay on the bed often, and she'd be in the videos, and people would ask how Maggie was doing, and comment about her, and how she looked happy and content, and how it made them feel better. And I wanted to let you all know, as hard as this is, that I'm going to keep honoring her. And I hope you'll understand that I needed to make this video for her. It's it's horrible. I don't know how I'm going to get through it. Molly's next to me. Let me get her for a second. Come here, Molly. Molly is struggling also. She's lost her sister. Right after Maggie passed, Molly went and laid in the exact spot for about 20 minutes. Just, I guess, dealing with her grief. Yesterday in the morning, she went to another spot that Maggie often laid in, and just laid there for 35, 40 minutes, not moving. She was trying to honor Maggie in the best way that she could. And she's a precious love. She can't ever replace Maggie. No one can. As I said, and I keep saying, Maggie changed lives. A lot of lives. And she's an inspiration for me to try and help people too. One of the reasons I started doing these type of things, whether you love me or hate me, whether you think what I'm doing is right or wrong, but one of the reasons I do it is because Maggie made people's lives better, and trying to live up to that and do the same. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Guys, I hope you understand. I'm trying. It's going to be a tough few days for me. It really is. And it's not about me. It really isn't. It's about Maggie. And I hope you did take the time to watch this video. And if you'll do me the favor, like it, share it, spread it, because it's the best way to honor her. It's the best way to honor all the love that she gave to so many people. And she was nothing but a bundle of love. She is my magpie. She was Magalicious. I got a whole host of names. One final thing, every night before bed, she and I used to have this little ritual. I called it Kissy Face, where we would lay on the bed together for about 5 minutes. And it was our time every single day. It was the highlight of my day for 13 years. As long as I was home, because if I was traveling or something. But other than that, we never missed a single day in 13 years. And I used to look forward to that moment. No matter how bad my day was, those 5 minutes changed the day. And it allowed me to go to sleep in peace, and her. And I will never have that again. Molly has tried. I have to give her credit. This little love has tried, but it's just not the same. All right, guys. I know. Bawling 62-year-old, 6'1", 280-pound guy sharing his feelings. But I needed to do it. I love you, Maggie. And I always will.